I would like to compliment the Telangana government for taking up the Haritha Haram as a flagship program in the year 2015. Madam, before I go into the details, I would like to recall in the erstwhile United Andhra Pradesh, rejuvenation of forest was totally neglected, though the National Forest Policy announced in 1952 envisaged that 33% of geographical area of the state should be under forest or green cover. And I was also going through the reply given by the Honorable Minister Saab, and I see that if we talk about injustice done to the people of state of Telangana, but when we see this, we see that even the trees were not spared and the forests were also not spared. कि झाड़ों के साथ भी तेलंगाना के साथ नाइंसाफी की गई, हरे पौधों को भी खत्म किया गया और जंगलात का भी खात्मा किया गया. Madam, the National Forest Policy revised in the year 1988 also focused on extending the forest cover to 33% of geographical area. But, however, it was neglected in Andhra Pradesh. The result is that the forest in Telangana state cover only 26.90 lakh hectares, which works out to only 24% of the total geographical area of the state. According to official statistics, once upon a time, out of the forest area in Telangana, dense forest covered 25% and modest forest covered 50%, and the remaining 25% of forest land constituted trees and small bushes. Over the last few decades, the dense forest land in Telangana has dwindled and only 1% of the total forest cover, whereas 29% are general forest. The remaining 70% forest land has little green cover due to various factors. It is evident that the earlier rulers neglected forest conservation and rejuvenation and allowed the encroachment of forest land over Telangana. From 1980 to 2014, the planting of new trees were limited to only 3.17 lakh hectares. In these 34 years, about 35.3 crore trees were planted. However, during the same period, 2.94 lakh hectares of forest land was encroached in Telangana in the erstwhile United Andhra Pradesh. Due to this, forest cover and encroachment, dense forest virtually disappeared from many areas, bearing the Adilabad, Khammam and Warangal. Another consequence of this deforestation was recurrence of deficient rainfall, leading to spell of drought. After the formation of Telangana state, the TRS government under the leadership of Sri KCR Sahab has taken up Telangana ko Haritha Haram as a flagship program. This is the biggest such program among all the states in the country. The overall objective of the program is to plant and rejuvenate 230 crore trees, including 130 crores outside forest area, including 10 crores in HMDA, GHMC area, and another 100 crore trees within the forest areas. Madam Deputy Speaker, as per the official statistics, the target for planting of trees was 38.63 crores in the year 2015 and 16, and the target was raised to 40 crore trees in each 2016 and 17 and 17 and 18. That is total target of 118.63 crores in 3 years. The achievement was, however, planting of 76.32 crore trees, which works out to 64% of overall target for 3 years. Of course, only 15.86 crores saplings could be planted in 2015 and 16 due to the deficient rainfall and drought condition which affected the planting of saplings in many areas. However, due to good rainfall in 2016 and 17, as many as 31.67 crore saplings were planted. The data uploaded, I was just sitting in my office and going through, madam, the data uploaded on Haritha Haram official website shows that as on date October 30, 28.79 crore saplings have been planted so far during this year, 2017 and 18. Madam Deputy Speaker, curiously, the dashboard of Haritha Haram official website and Telangana Forest Department website data on the TTHK district-wise planting, district-wise details are there, madam. Progress report shows that 34.05 crore saplings have been planted for this year, achieving almost 85% of annual target. We do not know which figure to believe, madam. There are three figures over there. This needs to be clarified since there is a gap, because the reason I say it needs to be clarified is that there is a gap of 5.26 crore plants. It's not a small gap between the two figures shown on the same website of Haritha Haram, madam. I would like the Honorable Chief Minister Saab to tell us about the survival rate of the plants in the last 3 years. That is 2015 to 16, 16 to 17, and so far this year. Planting the saplings is only one aspect of the program. Watering of these plants, protecting them from animals are the other aspect of the scheme. There have been reports in some places the plants withered away due to lack of water supply. There have been reports that in some places the plants withered away due to lack of water supply, and also in some places some plants were eaten by cattle and sheep and goats. So what are the protective measures that the government plans to have? The government have also started tagging of the planted saplings from this year, and we are told that about 7.23 lakh sites where 28.7 lakh saplings are planted. Only about 2.76 lakhs sites have been geo-referred, but the number of saplings which are geo-tagged have been shown as 27.77 crore. This also needs to be clarified, madam. Madam, the data show that the Forest Department, 25 other departments as well as GHMC, HMDA, Rural Development Department, NREGA and other schemes have taken up the Haritha Haram program. Some departments are doing well, with the Forest Department has to pick up momentum as it has been assigned overall target of 100 crore plants out of 230 crores on the entire time frame of Haritha Haram program. Madam Deputy Speaker, to continue with this, when I talk about the forest, one point I would like to bring to your kind notice is that Haritha Haram program, right from panchayat level, collectorate office, revenue officials, all of them should participate in that. But what is happening? The Forest Department has been given the responsibility for this. In this process, the Forest Department officials, instead of protecting the forest, they are busy in this work. And we are losing the forest cover in that area, madam. I'll give the details when I go ahead in next 5 to 10 minutes, madam. The GHMC and HMD are also lagging behind in achieving the targets under the Haritha Haram program. As per the data the government has spent, I was just seeing the reply, the government has spent 2,008.11 crore on this program during the last 4 years. That is 2014 to 2017. What are the year-wise allocation and actual expenditure? What are the year-wise allocation and actual expenditure of Haritha Haram program during 2015 and 16, 16 and 17, and so far this year. This is an enormous amount compared to rupees 130 crores spent by Forest Department and a fertilization program during a 10-year period from 2004 to 14, madam. 2,000 crores is not a small amount. Madam, when the Honorable Minister, Chief Minister Saab or the concerned minister would be giving a reply, I would like to know the breakup of this 2,000 crores. Out of this 2,000 crores, how much of amount has been spent on purchasing the saplings or छोटे झाड़ खरीदने के लिए कितने पैसे खर्च हुए? How much of amount has been spent for organizing the function? How much of amount has been spent on publicity of this program? And how much of amount have been spent on giving some extra money to the officials who were working in that manner? Madam, over the last 2 years, some corrective steps have been taken in this regard by planting the varieties which have been better survival chances and also grow in thick areas. Haritha Haram program has been conceived under a national forest policy which envisages the minimum of 33% of total geographical area of under forest green cover to maintain environment stability and equivalence essential for subsistence of all life forms, human, animal and plant. However, the erstwhile AP, the large-scale deforestation and degradation of the forest led to serious fall on the wildlife in Telangana, madam. Madam, when I talk about wildlife, I would like to make some few suggestions and requests to the government. First and foremost is that to appoint an advisory committee for Haritha Haram, and it is not to be confused with typical committees with secretaries from various government departments instead rope in. Instead, I request to rope in retired foresters, ecologists, environmentalists, sociologists, community leaders, scientists, economics, etc. This committee should perform following activities: planning and implementation of Haritha Haram. We have a committee, but it consists of only government officials. I want the retired officials from all walks of life to be included in this committee so that they could look into that, planning and implementation of Haritha Haram, monitoring and scrutinizing of work under Haritha Haram, assess and make progress report, and suggest recognition for meritorious people like Haritha Mitra Award, and also suggest punishment for negligent officers. Friends of Forest, make Haritha Haram a forest conservation, a mass movement, enroll volunteers for forest protection launch, toll-free numbers, use technology like mobile phones, Android and other application, SMS and callback facilities, conventional post, card, email, etc. Stop encroachment, an initiative. Check encroachment and degradation of forest. This is very important, madam. Madam, Telangana forest encroachment control. Telangana continues to lose forest at rapid pace. एक तरफ हम ग्रीन कवर को इंक्रीज करना चाहते हैं मैडम, दूसरी तरफ जो हमारा अवेलेबल फॉरेस्ट का ग्रीन कवर है, दैट वी आर लूजिंग. उसको प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए, इंक्रोचमेंट के लिए वी हैव टू सी. इन 2015 अलोन इट लॉस्ट 16,800 hectares to encroachments. In total, about 23% of forest is in encroachments. 23% of forest are in encroachment. 28% very degraded, and only 49% is standing forest, and that too getting degraded very fast. So we are losing. Retrieve forest lands. Give recognition and incentives for people returning the forest land that were encroached. Announce benefit for officers who retire old forest encroachment or evict new encroachment. Announce incentive and recognition for people who surrender encroached lands. This is what is needed, madam. Strengthen the social forestry staff. Restoration agenda, Haritha Haram reportedly, madam, there are forest land restoration programs are there, land is there, landscape is there. We need to do that. Restoration of forest include plantation, but there are several other. Madam, when we are doing so much of big plantation,
I would like to come on record and say that we are, because of losing the forest and the green cover, madam, we had in Telangana, हमारे पास तेलंगाना में शेर दिखाई देते थे. आज शेर चले गए हमारी रियासत से और शेरों को मारा जा रहा है. शेर क्यों चले गए? Because we are losing bamboos from the forest, madam. Bamboos are being lost in the forest. Bamboos नहीं है, शेर के लिए bamboos होना है और उसको काटा जा रहा है, झाड़ों को काटा जा रहा है. और हम अपने फॉरेस्ट एरिया को एक वाइल्ड सेंचुरीज भी हमारे पास इतने थे मैडम, आज वो लेपर्ड्स थे, टाइगर्स थे, आज वो पोचिंग हो रही है, फॉरेस्ट कम हो रहा है. इसके ऊपर भी हमको गौर करना चाहिए और देखना चाहिए कि किस तरीके से हम हमारे वाइल्ड लाइफ को भी प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. सिर्फ ग्रीन कवर हम बात करते हैं तो सिर्फ एनवायरमेंट की, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की, डेफिशिएंट इन रेनफॉल की बात कर रहे हैं, लेकिन वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रोटेक्टिंग द वाइल्ड लाइफ ऑल्सो. वी शुड ऑल्सो प्रोटेक्ट द वाइल्ड लाइफ थ्रू दिस हरिता हरम प्रोग्राम मैडम. और इसके साथ ही साथ मैं बिफोर कंक्लूडिंग मैडम, आई वुड जस्ट लाइक टू ब्रिंग 3 or 4 पॉइंट्स मैडम. और वो पॉइंट्स ये है कि एक तो मैं ये कहूंगा कि ये हमारे पास नेहरू ज़ूलॉजिकल पार्क है मैडम, यहां पर जू है हैदराबाद में, मिरालम तालाब का पूरा पानी जू में आ जा रहा है. जितने झाड़ हैं पुराने वो खत्म हो जा रहे हैं और जानवर परेशान हैं. उस ज़ूलॉजिकल पार्क को किस तरीके से हम कर सकते हैं उसके ऊपर गौर करना चाहिए. और देयर आर 2 टाइगर रिजर्व एंड 7 सेंचुरीज एंड 3 नेशनल पार्क्स इन तेलंगाना स्टेट कवरिंग अबाउट 6 लाख हेक्टेयर्स. इसको किस तरीके से प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, इस प्रोग्राम में उसको भी शामिल करना चाहिए मैडम. आफ्टर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ तेलंगाना देयर इज ओनली 1 जू मैडम. जू के बारे में मैं आपसे बोला हूं, निजाम सरकार ने बनाया था और हमारे असेंबली के बाजू पब्लिक गार्डन है मैडम. पब्लिक गार्डन भी फेमस था, आज पब्लिक गार्डन भी नेग्लेक्ट हो रहा है. तो इसके ऊपर भी मैं हुकूमत को तवज्जो चाहता हूं और उम्मीद करता हूं कि वो भी, क्योंकि ये पूरा चाहे जू होने दीजिए या पब्लिक गार्डन्स होने दीजिए, ये 150 हेक्टर्स के ऊपर है, इतना बड़ा. और उसके बाजू, जू के बाजू मीरालम तालाब भी है मैडम. वो तालाब पर भी, वहां पर भी कुछ कर सकते हैं. वो प्रोग्राम भी नेग्लेक्ट हो रहा है मैडम. तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि इस ताल्लुक से भी गौर करेंगे. और एंड व्हेन आई कम टू द ट्विन सिटीज ऑफ हैदराबाद, सिकंदराबाद, द GHMC has taken up Haritha Haram program on a large scale, but the survival rate of plant is very low, madam. Madam, also in a classic case of one wing of government working at, we have instances where the DISCOM, Transco, RNB, अभी मेरी कोलीग भी बोली है मैडम, वो भी कि रोड्स बनाते वक्त हम देखते हैं मैडम कि व्हाट वी सी इज दैट कि दिस इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट आकर पूरे झाड़ों को काट देते हैं और इतने बरस के बाद झाड़ उगता है, आने के बाद उसको बिल्कुल ही बेदर्दी के साथ खत्म कर दिया जाता है. एंड मैं कंक्लूड करने से पहले मैडम, वन इंपॉर्टेंट इशू मैं हुकूमत की जानिब तवज्जो कराना चाहता हूं कि बंजारा हिल्स में और ये जुबली हिल्स के पास चिरान पैलेस का जो पार्क है, जिसको बाद में KBR पार्क का नाम दिया गया था, वहां पर वॉकर्स एसोसिएशन, वहां पर दूसरे जो एनवायरमेंट प्रोटेक्शन के जो NGOs हैं, उन सारे लोगों ने एहतजाज किया और कहा कि GHMC का जो रोड आ रही है, फ्लाईओवर आ रहा है, इतने झाड़ों को काट कर उसको नहीं करने की बात की गई. एक तरफ हम झाड़ बो रहे हैं, पैदा कर रहे हैं, और दूसरी तरफ झाड़ों को काट रहे हैं. यह सही नहीं है. मैं चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब से इस डिस्कशन में यह अपॉर्चुनिटी लेते हुए कहूंगा कि आप वो सारे NGOs जो एहतजाज कर रहे हैं उनको बुलाकर उनसे भी बात कराइए. और बिफोर कंक्लूडिंग मैडम, I would like to once again say that what is the breakup of expenditure of rupees 2,008 crores so far on Haritha Haram program, including the expenditure on raising of seedlings at the government nurseries, procurement of seedlings from private nurseries. Kyunki important here, madam, I was going through the reply. In that reply, Honorable Minister Saab had said that he said that 3,000 nurseries The seedlings were raised in about 3,000 nurseries spread over the entire state. So I would like to know, ये जो 3,000 nurseries की बात कर रहे हैं, इसमें प्राइवेट नर्सरीज कितने हैं, गवर्नमेंट नर्सरीज कितने हैं? आपने परचेस किया है तो प्राइवेट नर्सरीज से कितना परचेस किया है और गवर्नमेंट नर्सरीज से कितना परचेस किया है? और ये पब्लिक फंक्शंस एंड आल्सो प्लास्टिक ट्री गार्ड्स वर गिवन मैडम. वो प्लास्टिक ट्री गार्ड्स का फेट क्या हुआ? कहां है वो प्लास्टिक ट्री गार्ड्स? ये सारे एक्सपेंडिचर्स, ये सारी तफसीलात अगर देंगे और तो मैं ममनून रहूंगा. एंड लास्टली, व्हाट आर द वेराइटीज बीइंग प्लांटेड इन अर्बन एरियाज इंक्लूडिंग द फ्लावर फ्रूट बेयरिंग एंड flowering varieties and ornamental varieties? What has been the survival rate of the plants during 2015, 16, 16 and 17 and the current year so far, madam? It's a very important subject and the government is taking good measures. We welcome this. At the same time, I hope that the points which have been raised by myself and my party would be taken up seriously, and also the questions raised by me would get an appropriate answers, madam. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.